I'm always ready. What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be. Welcome back to DC Legends. We have a brand new hero challenge, another Batman, another one. Cape Crusader Batman, which I think is probably one of the cooler looking ones. But unfortunately, I only have him as a 1-star. So let's jump into this event. Let's see if we can't build up some fragments for the Cape Crusader challenge. So let's go now. As you can see, still 100% fresh here. Let's take this out a little bit. We're gonna go with Robin as a leader. That will work. Let's go. So as usual, very simple, very easy as far as just kind of flying through the content and getting your fragments. But we'll take a look at it. Now this looks like the same map that we had to use for one of the other events that I can't remember. Oh, the other Batman. Didn't we have? I forgot. But we've seen the stage before, obviously. But we'll run through this pretty handedly. Yes, this Batman's yet another physical character, but it looks like next month we're gonna get a nice little change up. I kind of glanced over the podcast. Hold on. You look like a cowardly, wait, you look like a cowardly superstitious lot. Sure. Hard to be superstitious in a world where people can fly and shoot magic. Is it really superstition at that point? It's like, dude, this is just real. This is just actually real life. So there's 5 fragments there, and if you've noticed, there's a little quality of life feature that lets you know exactly where you stand on all fragments. I'm a big supporter of quality of life, and that is a pretty nice one. There's a bunch of other ones as well, especially in Arena, that make the game just easier to play. So not every patch needs to add content. But it needs to fix bugs, it needs to give quality of life, or it needs to add content, and this last patch was a bunch of bug fixes and quality of life stuff, so definitely appreciate it. What was I saying? Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so next month, it looks like Aquaman's coming, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the Aquaman events will look like. Hopefully, this is what I want. Obviously, I want new background stages, of course. It's really going to be hard to have Aquaman theme events without some amazing looking water locations, so hopefully that's something that happens. In addition to that, I definitely want to see new enemies. Please, no robots under. I mean, if the robots are swimming or something, I don't know what that would look like, but no, I don't want to see these same robots in the Aquaman event. Hopefully, I'll be happy with just having Aquaman. It's a bunch of a bunch of new events. Oh, look at this, 60. Oh my goodness. So poor. Take my 500 little tokens here. We'll go back. I don't know why I clicked home. I could have just clicked back. But no biggie. No biggie, Smalls. Let's go 60. Let's jump in there. But yeah, hopefully we see some more enemies, more baddies. Because like I said, when we were in like the Twisted Toy Factory, I was like, we're just the regular human goons. Can we just have human goons? No more of these robots all the time. But we'll see what happens in the Aquaman event, and that will be next month, so March. So right around the corner, we'll start seeing that, I believe. We'll have a new login reward, which I'm not sure who it will be. Robin was pretty cool, man. We got Robin as a login event. We had his hero challenge. I got him all the way up to Legendary 3. That's pretty legit for free. Like I gotta admit that this game has turned a corner. They've listened to feedback. They've increased. They've started posting patch notes. They're doing the podcast, these quality of life features. They've really gone in the right direction. And this is something that I kind of want to, I still haven't fully convinced myself of this yet, but hear me out. Hear me out. FG, why are you just talking about random things right now? Well, there's nothing to talk about. What do you want me to talk about? The gameplay? This is easy. This is autoplay. And like I said, I'm not fully convinced on this point yet. This is a point that's been kind of floating around my head, but I'm not fully convinced of it yet. But I think when we look at the cash shop in this game, which I feel has been pretty below average, I have to admit. It seems that a lot of heroes are very overpriced, in my opinion, based off of what you get. I'm not a fan of that. One thing I'm really not a fan of is RNG on top of RNG, where you pay money and they say, hey, here's 10 fragments or 50 fragments. Surprise! I don't want those type of surprises. Tell me how many fragments I'm going to get for a set amount of price. I hate this RNG on top of RNG, or when they have like 10 heroes in a pack, and you can get in between 50 to 100 fragments for these 10. Like, no, that's just too much. Just too much RNG on top of my RNG. Screw you, Exhibit. I don't want RNG with my RNG to go along with my RNG. You know what I mean? So the reason why I kind of bring that up, though, is that sometimes I kind of give them a small pass on their cash shop because, like I said, I got a Legendary 3 Robin for free. Like, I didn't have to do anything special to get this Legendary 3 Robin. So I'm keeping that in consideration slightly. I got nearly a Legendary Batgirl for free. I'll be getting Catwoman for free. So I'm giving them, like I said, I'm not fully convinced yet, but I'm giving them a slight pass on some of their cash shop antics because of the free nature that they've been giving me other heroes in the game. So, and we're about to get Cape Crusader up a few stars in this event as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me what you guys think when it comes to that point there. Like I said, I'm not fully convinced of it yet either. And hopefully, actually, you know what? I need to do that again. You guys think I'm playing around every single time I talk about trying to get them to remove Wraith form from the game. I'm going to go post that one more time. There's a post where the community manager is pretty engaged on the Reddit. So I'm going to jump over there, see if I can't get his attention and be like, yo, bruh. Yeah, come here. Get rid of Wraith mode. It's so, why does Batman need to be gray like that? Why? Just get rid of it. So I'm going to go pester him as soon as I'm done with this video. Alright, so that's pretty easy there. So 100. So 100, you get 5 frags. Now, when you kind of think about that from a cost-effective ratio, it's not as bad as it seems because, what is it? When you think about sweeping for heroes in the heroic mode, you can sweep 3 times. So 15, 30, 45, you know, just for example, and get 0 frags. For 45 stamina used, you get 0 hero fragments. Here, you spend 100, and you get a guaranteed 5. So you have to kind of keep that in consideration when you're thinking about the cost to benefit ratio when you run these. I wouldn't really refresh this one too often. If you're going to refresh it, which I think I will, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not. I'm not going to refresh this one. I was like, maybe I should refresh, but I'm like, I have so many physical characters. There's just not enough room on anybody's team for all these physical characters. It's just too many. And I already have Huntress, who is phenomenal. And Robin, so it just seems really pointless for me to try to gear up yet another physical hero. Another one. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. So as far as physical, we'll stick with Robin and we'll stick with Zatanna, or mostly my other Batman here. When it comes to my physical needs, that sounds way different than what it's supposed to be for. I'll stick with Batman for all my physical needs. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, so this is fourth stage out of 5. Almost done here. Pop you. She's just so good. And I finally got her to level 60, so I can start working on her. As soon as it updates here at 6 o'clock, I will be trying to get my Zatanna's gear level up to 10. Because now she's level 60, she's ready to go. So she will be very powerful. And then, of course, I'll try to get my Robin up because he's a good main character to have. I need to have more invisible characters though to kind of really get the full benefit out of having a Robin. Gotta have someone else that can go invis because he has an ability where if someone else is invis and he's invis, he gets like a strength up or something like that, which you can still kind of take advantage of using him as your leader. Because if I get hit with a critical blow, my team goes in. One of my teammates go invisible. So that's kind of helpful as well. But yeah, having that Cape Crusader Batman along with Robin will be really good to increase like my invisibility stuff. Someone's texting. Ringer off. I apologize. That's so unprofessional. And down you go. I think that's the last stage, right? 100 is the last stage. 100 stamina. Yes, it is. So back to the map. Boom. So that'll pretty much do it. And like I said, I'm not gonna use any gems to refresh these because it'll take me a ton to get Batman to a level where he's actually worth something. And really, do I need that? No, I really don't. So let's jump into our physical. Like, look at this, Legendary 3 Robin. Like, why would I Why would I try to gear up another one? Another one. I don't know why I keep saying that. So this is what I was talking about earlier here, trying to get my rank 10 Huntress online. So as soon as we get the server reset and we move on to the next level events, I will be refreshing physical nodes like crazy to get her up to rank 10. I'm gonna try to do it all in one day, one sitting basically. That way it's ready to rock. So that is my Huntress there. There's Robin. Robin, the same thing. We'll see what we can do, but the priority, of course, is going to be Huntress. So that is that. And here goes Cape Crusader Batman. 1 star. There you go. So yeah, still going to be on the bench. And like I said, if I really needed another physical character, I would jump in Lex, or I would jump in Batgirl, or Death. I mean, there's just so many other options that I would use ahead of him. Just because I have more stars in them, it'll be easier to get them to a level where they actually are worth something and worth being on my team here. So I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything else here. So I would love to have 1 fragment here, just one, guys. That'd be great. Another cool little quality of life feature is the fact that back in the day you had to actually click, go back to see how powerful the enemy was. Now you don't have to do that anymore. So now I can see, bam, this guy only has 16,000 power. Let's go own this guy really quick to end the video. So really love that quality of life feature. Makes it a much easier to run through your PvP for the day. And I still kind of dig DC Legends PvP. It's kind of fast, and I would say kind of in a bad way. It's really all about one-shotting people, like straight up. That's what PvP in this game is all about. Trying to one-shot people, or trying to get extremely close to one-shotting someone. Of course. Oh, look at all those buffs. Oh, that's gonna hurt, buddy. You know what? Just forget it. We're good there. Just because I don't want anyone to die. Not on this video. No one's dying. Let's get you out of the way. There we go. Just because. Anyway, guys, so that will do it for DC Legends, the Cape Crusader Hero Challenge. Lots of great quality of life features. March will be a pretty cool month here in DC Legends. So, of course, as soon as we find out more about the next update, and of course, as soon as we see the new login hero, the new event, I will be here covering it as usual. Looking forward to these coming soon, guys. Come on. Let's get on it. This is just a mobile game. You guys can crank these things out. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Anyway, guys. Oh, hold on. Nah, we're done. All right, we're done. Yeah. All right, we're good. All right, guys. I'm out. We'll see you next video. Later.